Hey everyone, so tonight I'm going to be building the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure. Hopefully I don't struggle too bad, and also review them. Alright, so first up, let's just go ahead and start with the legs. The left leg. And if I struggle too much, then it will get paused. So you guys don't have to watch that. Let's take that off. There's one leg. It's always the legs that are the hardest ones for me. That one's getting paused. All right, so legs are on. Let's go and check out the arms. I always like to make sure, just in case I don't push in the wrong arm. That'd be nice, right? Have left arm on the right side, right arm on the left side. Again, if you guys get bored of watching me build these guys, and you just would rather just see them in a pile and then all of a sudden see them built, I have no problem with doing that either. Just let me know in the comments. All right, there we go. Demogoblin is built. Very cool. So first up, we'll check out the glider. I love the stand. It makes me want to have to buy another, either look for the Build-A-Figure piece with the stand or buy another of the white rabbit, just because of the sheer fact the retro green goblin is going to actually have a hole in there for the peg to fit in. And I think this looks really cool. It's good. It holds it firm, and this is a pretty decent sized piece of plastic. But I just love how you can kind of angle it or angle them up or down. I mean, it's just really cool. It's a good little stand. Even though it's so basic looking, I just think it's really nice. Anyways, the glider looks awesome. I love the head sculpt in the front here. It's got the little beak. You got the claws right here in the front. And just the whole translucent yellow kind of into the orange with the red looks really cool. And you got the nice, feet slots right there. But all this looks really cool. It's all just flamed out, and I don't know. I love the translucent plastic. And you can see that just going into yellow right to orange and red towards the back. But very cool. And it just plugs in the bottom there. But then you can also, plug it in different ways. So you can get a little lower stance. And then probably spending too much time on the stand, and then the medium stance. But I'll probably most likely be using the tall stance. All right, we'll go and check out Demogoblin. All right, so here is Demogoblin. I think he looks really cool. At first, when I first saw this wave announced and then saw the pictures, I was, like I said, more just excited for Vulture, and I really liked the Superior Octopus. I thought he looked really cool. The Build-A-Figure I wasn't as excited, but holding him in my hands and seeing him up close, I actually really like him. And sadly, I do not have the Toy Biz one. I do not. So once I do pick that one up, I will do I'll do a comparison video of these two guys next to each other. But overall, I think the head sculpt looks really cool. I love the hood, how it's just this dark blue, but I love all the tattering and the holes on the side. I think that looks really cool. And then you got the more of the darker red in there. The head sculpt looks great. I think the paint detailing looks awesome. You can even see paint detailing on the tongue. The teeth look gruesome. The eyes are looking straight on. You can even see a little bit, hopefully the camera's picking it up, a little dab. Let me see if I'm just seeing things. No, I'm just seeing things again. But I love the flesh tone. It's got that wash over it a little bit, or it's the shadowing. It just looks really good with the darker browns around the eye. And just got those red eyes. It's just a good head sculpt. It's creepy. We do have the tattered cape that we've seen with other figures like Hobgoblin. It's just more of that dark blue. And then it's got the red on the inside. The body itself, it's got the same, it's got the little, doesn't look like chain, actually just chainmail kind of look, but it's just got that more flatter tan or sand color with the tattered up gloves. You can see the little chain around his wrists. He's got more of the grasping claw fingernails and grasping hands. One's more of an open, almost like an open palm. Again, you got the chain that can rotate, which is pretty cool. Tattered gloves, got the little belt coming across. Got a little skull with the horns, looks cool. And more tattered up, it's just kind of got the red on the inside. Coming down to the dark blue legs, and he's got those little boots, same boots that we've seen with many of our goblins, but it's just with the red and the dark blue. But overall, I think this looks really cool. Really like that head sculpt though. Very cool looking Build-A-Figure. even though he is one of the smaller ones now. All right, so I'm going to go over the articulations. Head looks left, looks right, up a little bit, down, not so much because of the cape. Got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, down, forward, and back. Got an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. He does have the ab crunch. Crunches down about that much, back about that much, waist swivel, kicks up, upper thigh swivel, of course, spreads about that much. Double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. He does nice ankle rockers and pegals bottom of his feet. All right, we'll show you guys him on his glider. Actually, we'll do the height, and I'll show you him on his glider, and we'll do some comparison to some of the other goblins. All right, so Demogoblin stands 6.5 inches tall. We'll go and get him on his glider. Then here he is up on his glider. With him on the glider, on the highest point, he's about a little over 9 inches tall. I just think this looks really cool. You can get them all, you know, different angles. It won't fit. Oh, he popped out. There we go. So maybe you won't be able to get him tilting. Now you can do a little bit of tilting. Let's try this way. So yeah, you can. I'm just kind of curious. You can't arch him back so much, but forward definitely can, so you can get good angles. I think it looks really cool though. Very cool. All right, we'll get him off the stand there. We'll start bringing in some of the other goblins. So there's the Build-A-Figure with the Toy Biz Green Goblin. Still a very cool Green Goblin. You can kind of see the difference in the stand, where he's already got the base attached to it, and the stand and the glider's kind of hung over. Such a cool looking figure. Now we'll go ahead and bring in the next Toy Biz Goblin. Here he is next to the Toy Biz Hobgoblin, or Spider-Man Classics Hobgoblin. I did take him off his little base stand. There's a little cloud that he plugs into. Just remove that, just so how you can have the glider and the figure by himself. But you can definitely see some of the shared parts of him with Green Goblin. But very cool figure again. It's a great head sculpt for a Hobgoblin. And then the pumpkin is attached to his hand. And here he is next to the more recent Hasbro Hobgoblin that also shares the same cape, so you guys can see that. But you can see some of the similarities in the boots and and not the legs, but the arms. But you can definitely see some of the changes. I do hope, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys do, just because Hobgoblin's really expensive on eBay right now. It'd be cool if we got him in the retro card also, along with the glider having the peg hole for another one of these clear stands. Very cool. And then here he is next to the Red Goblin. Why not? And last but not least, here he is next to the Green Goblin, which I am super excited for that retro version. I cannot say that enough. I am really excited for that guy. But very cool. Again, I mean, he looks great with all the different goblins now that we have slowly are building up. And then we got to bring in some of the old ones too. But overall, don't hunch forward. Overall, I think it's a cool Build-A-Figure. I really do like him. If I had to pick out of the wave, which I will do a wave overview, but he is definitely probably, if I count him as one of the figures in the wave, so just the Build-A-Figure is probably my second favorite figure. But still, very cool looking figure. You can get those two together. But overall, nice figure. Not the strongest wave, but anyways, I'll keep my opinions to myself right now so I can do the overview and I'll just repeat myself again. Hope you guys enjoyed this review and this build. I didn't struggle too hard this time. And yeah, definitely worth picking up. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later so I don't keep rambling and wasting your time. Take care. Bye.